Welcome to Animal Atlas. Come with us around the globe and explore the animal world and its jungle animals and desert creatures. We'll meet wildlife on the savannah and see our underwater friends. And animals from the Arctic Circle. Anywhere, everywhere animals live. It's always an adventure. Today on Animal Atlas, it's a variety show. Let's hear it for our host for the day, the inimitable red-haired ape and man of the forest, from Borneo, the orangutan. Let's delve into some of the greatest mysteries of the animal kingdom, shall we? The first mystery concerns the giraffe. Why is a giraffe's neck so long? Good question. A long neck for a giraffe is an adaptation to its environment. When we first see the majestic giraffe swaying its way across the grasslands, we might just think that a long neck is a way to keep an eye out for predators in the vicinity. Like lions, who also live on the savannah, or big crocodiles, who lurk near the watering holes. But though a long neck, and huge eyes, and funnel-shaped ears are an advantage for keeping a lookout, the giraffe, as a species, has adapted over time so that its neck best fits what and how it eats. The giraffe is an herbivore, meaning it only eats vegetation, but it's not a grazing animal. Think about it. See how the neck of this grazing gazelle or this grazing horse is perfectly adapted for reaching the grass? Not so with the tall giraffe. Look how difficult it is for this tall animal to bend down to get even a drink of water. No, giraffes are browsers, meaning they eat the leaves off of the trees. Specifically, in the case of the giraffe, of acacia trees. Acacia trees have long thorns that deter most animals. But not the giraffe. This extraordinary animal has an 18-inch tongue that can wrap around the thorns to reach the leaves. And that thick, sticky saliva coats any thorns a browsing giraffe might swallow. Amazing, isn't it? So yes, the giraffe has a long neck so that it can eat its favorite food. But maybe the most extraordinary thing about this long neck is that the giraffe has the same number of neck vertebrae that we do, just 7 bones. The giraffe's neck is so long because each vertebra on an adult giraffe is over 10 inches long. Big bones and a long neck are heavy too. A male giraffe's neck, at about 6 feet in length, weighs about 600 pounds. Close to the weight of the very biggest African lion. Mystery solved? Good, then let's proceed. What's the next mystery that needs to be addressed? Why do dogs and cats, of all sizes, sometimes eat grass? That's a good one. All right, we know there are animals that eat only vegetation. Our friend the giraffe, of course, and its acacia leaves, is a good example. The green sea turtle and the manatee both only eat vegetation even while living an aquatic life, where there's plenty of fish in the vicinity. Likewise, the gorilla, despite its great size and extraordinary strength, is an herbivore. So is the elephant. So is the hippo. We humans, on the other hand, are omnivores, meaning just like the black bear, we can eat meat, but also fruit and vegetables. A number of lizards are omnivores. So are a number of monkeys and apes, notably the chimpanzee. But our canids, or the dog family, and our felids, the cat family, are carnivores or confirmed meat eaters. And clearly not herbivores. Yet they do eat grass. Does that make them omnivores? Not necessarily. It's thought that canids and felids sometimes eat grass to settle their stomachs, or as a way of adding vitamin A to their diets, or just because grass tastes sweet. But grass is not a meal. For these carnivores, it's meat on the menu. Everywhere you look. And for you, orangutan, you are a happy omnivore, eating a wide variety of foods from meaty insects and birds' eggs to just about every kind of fruit and vegetable imaginable. What's this orangutan's favorite treat at the zoo? Popcorn and peanut butter. Hey, that's your favorite too. Ready for another mystery? Why do horses lie down and roll? The activity may seem mysterious, but the answer isn't. Horses roll because it feels good. Not only is it pleasurable, but rolling is also a means of self-grooming too. There's nothing like a good roll in the dirt or grass to scratch those places you can't reach, with a hoof or with teeth. Horses are highly social animals who prefer to live in groups called herds. Horses that graze together and run together also tend to roll in the same spot. Not just because it's a good spot, but because the scent of the herd members is collected in the roll place, which smells like family. The best smell in the world. Wouldn't you say so? When we come back to Animal Atlas, we'll pursue the answers to some more mysteries. But first, let's see if you can guess this mysterious animal fact. The giant panda is A. Related to the koala. B. A bear. C. A primate. Or D. A felid. The answer coming up when we return to Animal Atlas. We're back. Did you guess the right answer to our question? The giant panda is... The answer is B. A bear. Yes, the giant panda is most definitely a bear. Related to all the other species of bears, including the American black bear, the brown bear, the spectacled bear, the sun bear, and even the polar bear. For a long time, because this cuddly-looking animal from the misty forests of southwestern China eats only bamboo, it was thought that the giant panda was a different species from bears altogether. The ancient Chinese called these beloved animals large bear cats, with the same affectionate reverence that Lewis and Clark exhibited when they called these burrowing rodents prairie dogs. No dog, all rodent. No cat, all bear. The giant panda's closest relation in the bear family is the spectacled bear of South America, and not the koala of Australia, who, to be clear, is not a bear, but a marsupial, and therefore a relative of the kangaroo. Confused? It's an easy mistake to make. Another great mystery of the animal kingdom explores the question, just what is a seahorse? A horse? That lives in the ocean? Well, horses are often found near watering holes, since they really savor a nice cold drink. But though horses can swim in doggy paddle style, not unlike the Siberian tiger, an equid, or horse that lives underwater, is no more likely to exist than a unicorn. No, as hard as it might be to believe, a seahorse is a fish. Yes, it breathes through gills and has tiny fins for swimming. This extraordinary-looking tropical fish belongs to the fish family Syngnathidae, which also includes the equally breathtaking leafy sea dragon. These animals have short lives, usually less than 4 years. But in true seahorse fashion, they make the best of the time they have. Aside from its appearance, what's the most incredible thing about seahorses? This fish is one of only a handful of animals where it's the male that becomes pregnant. Yes, in the seahorse world, it's dad who carries the young in a pouch. until they're born, some 6 weeks later. Astounds you, doesn't it? Me too. Another great mystery of the animal kingdom: why can't ostriches fly? The short answer is that they are way too heavy. Most birds have hollow bones, making them light even if they are tall, or have a big wingspan. But those bones aren't hollow. Those mighty bird legs can kick a lion to death. Ostriches are runners, with 2 toes for speed, and a 4-inch claw on each foot that even the lion fears. If ostriches are too heavy to fly, why are they birds? Because they have feathers. Feathers are what makes a bird, not wings, and not flight. Just ask penguins. They may look like they are wearing tuxedo-colored naked skins, but penguins have densely packed feathers for warmth. Penguins have wings. And see, the ostrich has wings too. But while the penguin uses its wings for water flight, these fluffy ostrich wings are used to keep cool and to display one's ostrich attractiveness. The reason that the ostrich can't fly is a lot like the reason the giraffe has such a long neck. It's an adaptation to the environment. See, the ostrich and the giraffe both live out on the savanna, grassy plains that have few tall trees. While the giraffe has a long neck so it can pluck delectables from the acacia trees, the ostrich has forsaken flight for runner's legs and a sprinting ability that is astounding. 43 miles per hour in short bursts. Think about it this way. What good would flight be to the ostrich when, where it lives, there aren't many trees? When a mighty lion is in pursuit, might as well just stay on the ground and run for it. Which is exactly what this huge bird that can weigh close to 300 pounds did. The ostrich didn't lose the ability to fly. It just traded in that ability for a pair of sturdy runner's legs and a lethal foot claw. Win-win for the ostrich. Oh well for the lion. This is one big bird. Impressed? Me too. Another great mystery concerns the tiger. Why does the tiger have stripes when the rest of the cat world has spots? Or spots and stripes? Or rosettes? Or plain coats? Stripes aren't unheard of in the animal kingdom, of course. Just ask the zebra. But in Felid world, it's only the tiger with the stripes. The reason is simple. The cat's coat color and pattern is the best camouflage for where it lives. Tigers come from small pockets of forests in Asia, where tall grasses flourish. Stripes provide good camouflage in long grass by breaking up the tiger's outline, in the same way that spots work for the cheetah in the dappled shade under trees. When we come back to Animal Atlas, we'll tackle some more of the great mysteries of the animal kingdom. But first, let's see if you can guess this next animal fact. Which group of animals has no members who can fly? A. Birds. B. Insects. C. Mammals. Or D. None of the above. Don't go away. The answer coming up right after this on Animal Atlas. We're back. Did you guess the right answer to our question? Which group of animals has no members who can fly? The answer is D. None of the above. Surprised? Think it's a trick question? Well, we know that most birds fly, with some notable exceptions. And of course, there are a great number of flying insects, from the wasp to the ladybug. But flying mammals? Yes, there is one. The order Chiroptera, also known as bats, is the one group of mammals with wings. Exceptionally lovely, long, tapered, and leathery wings, and the ability to fly. These are straw-colored fruit bats, a species that hails from the sub-Saharan forests of Africa to the island of Madagascar, where the lemurs live. Straw-colored fruit bats aren't completely straw-colored, but they definitely eat fruit, and flowers too. Though their appearance may take some getting used to, the truth is, these bats play a very important role in pollination and seed dispersal of the forests. This species is a very social roosting species, which means they rest together. While birds may perch in trees as they roost, bats prefer hanging upside down with a lot of friends. 100,000 to 1,000,000 of them. An astonishing thought, isn't it? These fruit bats are called megabats because they are grouped in the suborder Megachiropta, meaning they are herbivorous and not vampires. But especially frugivorous, meaning that they consider fruit the best thing on the menu. Megabats are often called flying foxes, which, when looking at the little fennec fox, it's easy to see why. But they are so nicknamed because they don't have the famous bat sense of echolocation and must use their senses, especially eyesight, and their sense of smell when hunting the best fruit in the tree or on the vine. And yes, those long, narrow wings are genuine flight wings. With their lightweight bodies and a wingspan of 30 to 36 inches, these bats can fly long distances without using too much energy flapping. So there is a mammal that has wings and can fly when it's not busy eating fruit. Another of the great mysteries of the animal kingdom concerns the biggest of them all, the elephant. Just what is an elephant's trunk? Quite simply, an elephant's trunk is nothing more than the elongation of its upper lip and its nose. An elephant uses its trunk to smell, eat, and wash itself. We can see that the trunk is used for breathing and smelling. But what makes the trunk so amazing is that it's also used as an appendage, much like a hand with a pair of plucky fingers. Trunks are both strong enough to carry trees or other heavy loads, and agile enough to pluck a single blade of grass from a field. And it takes 40,000 muscles to operate that trunk, more muscles than we humans have in our entire bodies. Elephants are capable of pulling up to 3 gallons of water in their trunks, which they can spray into their mouths for drinking, or over their backs for bathing. The answer to why does an elephant need a trunk is almost the same as to why a giraffe needs a long neck. To make consuming food easier, considering their environments. Despite its size, the elephant, like the giraffe, is an herbivore, consuming only vegetation. But unlike the acacia leaf-eating giraffe, the mighty elephant eats a lot of grass. Now we've seen how a number of grazing animals have necks that stretch down perfectly to grass level. But the elephant, with its huge, heavy head, can't really get its mouth down to the ground, even when it kneels. What's the magical answer to this dilemma? An elongated nose and upper lip with some plucky finger-like extensions solves the problem just fine. Thank you very much. What's an elephant's trunk? One of the most amazing adaptations in the history of the animal kingdom. All right, let's get to the question you've been waiting for. The last of our great mysteries for today. How do you tell an ape from a monkey? Both groups are primates, and so are we. Generally, apes are larger than monkeys. But there's some really huge monkeys out there, like this mandrill, so it's not all size. There are far fewer apes than monkeys, and besides the orangutan, there is only the gorilla, the chimpanzee, the bonobo, and the gibbons. Everyone else is a monkey. But also, just so you know, no ape has a tail. You don't. And neither do any of your ape friends. Most monkeys have tails, but some don't. But no ape can claim a tail. Not one. So, some of our mysteries are simply the result of practical adaptation, from the giraffe's neck, to the elephant's trunk, to the tiger's stripes, to the ostrich's ground-dwelling life. While some of our mysteries are wondrous adaptations, from the horse of the sea to our mammals of the air. And of course, some mysteries aren't that mysterious after all. If it tastes good, or feels good, Hey, that's no mystery, right? For more fun animal facts and news, visit our website at animalatlas.tv.
The internet, you say?
See you there. Don't go away. Animal Atlas will be right back. Until next time on Animal Atlas.
Frank!
Steve?
You smell that?
All I ever smell is bear.
You, sir! And you!
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Hey, Tim.
Gloria! I've got bird flu.
Aw.
Hey, did you hear Steve the rat fell off a bridge? Wake up!
Oh, no, 5 more minutes. Let's know the case.
Gentlemen, we'd better leave. Yes, we better have.
Yeah, you better run. I didn't order this. Come here, you.
Once again, we've traveled the globe from North and South America to Africa and Asia to Australia and every fascinating place in between. We've met all kinds of incredible animals and learned some important facts about their ability to survive and flourish on our planet. And with our help, we'll make sure they're around for a long time to come. Join us next week for another amazing adventure on Animal Atlas.